How's it going, everybody? MrYourWilly here. Time for another episode of Better Than Wolves. So today I have a few things that I wish to kind of finish up from last episode, and so we'll kind of work on that right away. And a few things that come on, break. I got missing the collision box. And a few other things that I kind of want to mess around with. So let's see if these chickens have finally laid some eggs for me. Yeah. Looks like they have. But unfortunately, I was silly and forgot to bring some seeds. So let me bring this over. And attract them all over to this corner. Come here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's grab some eggs. Yummy, nummy eggs. Hey, you're on my way. Looks like this hopper system is working really well. So I'm glad to see that my ideas actually worked. Sweet. And then let's go ahead and hatch some new chickens. It's not my fault you got in my way, stupid chickens. Stop getting in my way! It's only one new chicken. That's alright. Got some delicious raw eggs here, which I can now turn into more cooking stuff, which is nice. Over here, away from the door. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to work on some stuff that I was working on last episode, which has to do with the XP gathering system. So let me quickly hop up here and... Oop, I didn't mean to break it, I meant to poke it. But yeah, these are called dragon orbs, and if you guys remember from the end of last episode, we were collecting, got some seeds, whatever, it doesn't matter, and some raw food items. Once again, doesn't matter. You notice at the very end of the last episode, I was getting a lot of these dragon orbs. Well, if you guys don't remember, dragon orbs are there when monsters die from something other than a player. So if they die from another monster because of lava, fire, or sunlight, or if they die because of a saw, for instance, they will drop these dragon orbs instead. So they're XP that I can't collect. I just realized something. I forgot something. But anyways, this episode we're going to work on a way of correcting that. Alrighty then, so I just went ahead and shortened the time it would take for you guys to view all that by cutting the camera. So right now all the XP orbs are just gonna go right past this. Well, what you can do is you can actually put soul sand as a filter here, and it'll actually absorb the oopsies, wrong button, actually absorb the XP, the dragon orbs. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up here for a sec. I also am going to be using, there we go. Also going to be using some of the power here. So let's see. I can show you here, like there's some dragon orbs, and as you can see they got absorbed, but it only absorbs a certain amount, and I don't know exactly how much that amount is. But things like food, oopsies, I got collected in my inventory, but here, things like food won't be collected by the soul sand and will drop into the cauldron here. So the cauldron, that's why it's the last thing, because that will be where all the food type items that they drop, the zombie flesh, will go. So while this is running, I'm actually going to dig another tunnel here, and I'm peckish, I should probably eat something. I lost all my fat because of the because of dying, so I'm slightly overeating to get some of that back. But anyways, I shall be back after I figure out how I want to hook this up. Alright, I just finished the counting there, so I'm back here. I'm going to do a bit of cutting, and I have these wooden slabs, which is nice because I can cut those into moldings here. Now I'm going to need, I think, 34-ish, probably more than that, moldings for all these for all the rope that I need for the axles. So let's see how much I got. Got 30. It's not enough. It's only going to be 15. So I'm going to need a couple more. Thankfully I have some planks here, so I'll just use that for my cutting, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we're back and I am ready to put together some of these things. So the first thing I want to build is one of these. Whoopsies, missed that. It's a filament from the cauldron that I had forever. Never ended up using it, but now I have for the light block. Then of course the rest is for just the gearboxes here. Now I already made the axles earlier, so I have enough for that. And I should, if everything counted correctly, have enough for this build. So first things first, I want to put that right there. And, oh shoot, did I not bring any? No, I did not. Well, that's okay. I'll just cook up some stone right there. I was gonna put that in the back when I was finished with this. So I marked this all off with axles being cobblestone and dirt being gearboxes, because I had a lot more cobblestone on me at the time. So let's go ahead and put that there and that there. And then once again, I'm just gonna break this all off. Now I'm gonna need a way of getting in here. So let's see, if I hop up here, I might be able to, yep, hop back there. That should work. And then break off that, probably. All the way up to here. There we go. Alright. So I think I had another gearbox somewhere around here. And then my axles. And then here we're going to have a gearbox. Now that gearbox is flipped the wrong way, but that's okay. I'm not going to turn these on until I turn that one on. And we'll have a gearbox like so. And these will all be axles. All the way to the back of these hoppers. So, axle, there we go. If you need to get into that inventory, just shift click and it will allow you to get to the back of those. And once again, an axle there, 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 and there, and there, and there, and I have one left for there. Perfect. I like it when I actually get the exact amount of materials I need. Doesn't happen all the time, but it is nice when it does happen. And there, and there, and there. Perfect, and then we'll just rotate that down. All those are rotated down. Exactly. Alright. Next I need to just attach this guy here. I should be able to just hop up on top of this. If I ever need to like change this, add more, whatever, I can get in here now. And then here, I basically have to hop around. I think I can knock all but that corner off. So that should be fine here. And then this guy, I'm going to actually block off. Can I can't hop. I can do that. It's less than desirable. Maybe I'll bring a ladder down here or something. And put this. Like, actually, no, I don't want that. But I do want this here. And then I'm going to use some redstone dust, like so. Yeah, that's less than desirable. Definitely should put like a ladder right there. And that will make it so it's easier to hop out. Not that it's impossible, but it's definitely not easy. And then do something like that with a lever. And this will allow me to do something really cool here in a second. I will, yeah, I'll go and show you it. So these dragon orbs are being slowly collected by this hopper here. And there's one side effect. It's kind of funny. If I stand down here, I might collect that zombie flesh. Nope, it went in here. All right. Oh yeah, also zombie flesh, because it's considered a rotten flesh, because it's considered a food, stack in 16 groups. Oh, I got an iron shovel too. Nice. So anyways, when you apply power to a hopper with soul sand that's been collecting these dragon orbs, they'll actually... I'll stand over here even. Oh, I know I forgot something. I forgot to... Actually, I want that on. And then that, like so. So that will prevent power from going across. So when power is off, like so, power will be applied to it, and they'll start outputting XP orbs. Now, those two collected 13 XP. So that looks like the maximum amount of XP two of them can take. So I need to expand this, and I can expand it a bit, probably. Let's see. That seems to be where that is. Okay, so that's the furthest I can go. And then there's that opening that I created earlier, which I actually could always just do something like that. And then, let's see. Instead of putting 2 torches there, we could put 2 torches here and basically increase the size of this room by 1. Which wouldn't be the end of the world. And then we could cover that up like so. And put the step like right there. And then eventually I'll cover that up probably. And that way I can get into here even easier. So basically this is the everything else efficiency to shovel. That's funny. Some iron swords. So this, oh, I want to shuffle. I hate when that happens. And the more annoying thing is it actually like puts stuff in here. I'm like, no. It's like totally not what I want you to do, jerk. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and expand this just a bit here. And like so. And we'll put a few more hoppers in and a few more, actually one more cauldron at the end, so I'll just move this over there. And I'll collect all this stuff for now and melt down those items. And I can actually put this at the very end. It doesn't need to be floating. It could be there because as long as it drops, we're good. And one other thing that's going to cause a problem that I just realized. It's the water source ends there. So I actually... Yeah. Let me see. We actually should probably expand the hoppers that direction. Which means I need to move all this if I do that. Which I don't want to do. Yeah, I'll figure out something and I'll be back. Alright, so this is my temporary idea for fixing this water problem. Is I have 8 blocks here, so if I put that there, they'll start flowing down. And then from there, they'll flow down and continue on. Now, I don't want it to continue on because I don't want it to go that far down. But eventually what I'll do is I'll basically have it where... let me get back here and show you. Basically have it where... Oh, getting a little bit of water feedback is one of the concerns I had. If I do this... Yeah. Maybe I won't have that. Because I don't want the water to kind of feed back and stop. I want it to drop. And then continue onwards. Still thinking. So just wanted to show you guys this. This is all of the armor that I have collected from just staying around doing that stuff. Fire protection, not too bad. So I'm just gonna melt all this down. Oopsies, wrong crucible. Don't forget to take this all out before you push the button. There we go. And then also I want the bellows running. There we go. So I'm just gonna melt all of that down. Anyways, gotta cut some wood up. I did some more calculations of how I wanted this thing to go. And I think my new layout will work better than what I was trying to accomplish with the last layout. But we'll see. And my hunger keeps going down and I have no food. So I'll also be grabbing that on my way. Alrighty then, back again. So let's go ahead and start off with this crafting. So I need 2 hoppers. I'm also going to need 13 axles. And I'm going to want 14, I think, no, 7, that's right. I was going to say 14. I think that's too many. 7 axles. And I went ahead and just decided, instead of moving that way, which is going to be much more difficult, I'm actually going to move everything this way, because this is where the water already is. Up until this wall right here, there's nothing going on. Then I have the pressure plate right there, so let's go ahead and link up the lever. So basically when the lever's on, it'll emit redstone power right onto this guy, which should turn off power so it doesn't reach there. But when I flip it off, it will emit power, just like it was before. So let's go ahead and leave that off for now. So I'm going to put in 2 more of these hoppers. So let me go ahead and do that. It's going to pour water everywhere, but that's okay. Oopsies. And I did forget some soul sand. So let me quickly grab some and I shall be right back. Alrighty then. Got some soul sand for this. So let's go ahead and put that in here. Take out the flesh that's been collecting. And in here. That way I have more room for these. Wow, I'm just going to be full of zombie flesh in a sec. But more room for these, which is good. Then let's go ahead and link up the axles. Oops. Let's go like that. 3 across. And then just 1 across. And then down here and down there. And then I'm going to do a, I think, let's see, yeah. Gearbox here, axle there and there. And then I want to put a axle here, and actually a gearbox here, and a gearbox here. Now, I don't need the gearbox to be here, really. This one I kind of do because I'm going to put a gearbox here, and 3 across, so I need 1 here. But this one I could move, well, I guess I did need a gearbox, no? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I needed a gearbox, but that's okay because this will allow me to put a hopper here, and this will allow me to put a hopper here, which is perfect. And then I just need 1 more gearbox right here, but I didn't feel like making another one. But just to remember that there should be a gearbox here. There we go. But let's go ahead and attach it like so, and like so. And this axle will be removed for that gearbox eventually. And an axle right there. Now, I plan to do something like this. Let's put that there. And build a door. I wonder. Nope. You can make doors out of sidings, I believe, as a shortcut recipe. Or, yeah, sidings, I think, as a shortcut recipe. But I didn't think you can mix and match. And now we got a door. Really, I should make this an iron door, but that's okay. But now I can basically get in here this way, which is perfect. And I'm not going to put a roofing to this because it's going to be covered by axles anyways. So now these guys are all collecting. That should be connected like so. Perfecto. Now the only thing that I need to connect is this gearbox here and turn that on. There we go. And then cover that up. And this will be where the remaining 3 axles or hoppers will be once I put those in. And then I also got some of these, so I can make some steps for right here. That way I can hop up and down without any problems. Get up here and in here. And I'm actually even going to replace all this with stone just because it looks better. And that one too. Alright, so now we have a way of getting XP, which is awesome because more XP the better. And then all we have to do is just flip that lever and all the gearboxes will start and we'll pretty much collect a whole bunch of XP. This should be enough to get me very close to 30 levels right off the bat. Now, I don't need to access this. I do want an access to here, but I have an access back here. Let's utilize that. So basically break this and then build a pathway back here. Utilize that little gap for the lighting. And this is where the normal one would have been. So we could put that there, break this, and make a stepway up here. And then a stepway up here if I needed to. And cover that up. There we go. Now we don't need to have that doorway. We'll just use this as the only maintenance hatch needed. Perfect. I like that a lot. And then what we can do is use back here for something else. So let's go ahead and clear this area up. Gravel is in my way. Lava is also in my way. I don't want to use stone for that. Wow, that's really deep lava. I'm like right next to that. I might even have to use some of this gravel to fill in some of that. That's okay. Let's see. Break all this and that. Ooh, what's over here? Interesting. Not really what I wanted. Actually, no, that should be fine. Let's fill in this lava here. Perfect. And here. Alright, so if we do something like right there, yeah, that should be fine. So I'm just gonna cover this up and break into here. Like so. Gravel is in my way. Always in my way. And I don't need this and this in my way. So I'll clear that out. Then that and that. Perfecto. I'm having fun with that word today. Alright, so I shall be back in a sec. Alrighty then, we are back. And few things. I have tons of these buckets. I found a lot of them. So I'm just going to melt those down as well as the shears here because I don't need them anymore. They're just taking up space. And I'm also going to score this leather. So what I want to do is I want to switch it to here. Then turn off the bellows because that will turn the leather into glue, which I don't want. Ooh. Okay, just making sure that that was because of that and not because of something else. I'm going to put the excess iron into here. Because I have one bucket with me, I also have one bucket at the house, so that's enough buckets. I'm also going to collect this stuff here. All this gold sword material. I'm actually going to melt. Well, I guess I have enough room to keep it as they are. I'm also going to probably take the chest with me. Wrong tool. There we go. It's because usually I have it like this. Weapon first. Gonna take all these books and move it down there, which is why I was clearing out all that space so that I could move the enchantment table from up here, which is just a temporary spot. And even down there is going to be maybe a temporary spot until I can make something that's even a little bit more efficient than what they have, or what I have created. So let's go ahead and switch to that. Once again, toss in this extra iron in here and just melt it down. And then I'm going to turn these into some more books, and that I just need to go home for. But I'll be back down to the XP room in a bit. Man, these eggs just do nothing for me, which is fine because I have some steak dinners. But I want to eat all these eggs. But yeah, not a lot of food now, especially since it burns up so much quicker. Alright, we're back, and I just had to sleep for, quote-unquote sleep, for it to turn into day. Got some letters to read, so let's see what we've got. Soulforged steel boots make you sink in water. That's why you couldn't swim up the waterfall. Couple with the water breathing on the helmet, it's really useful for building underwater. Yeah, actually, that gave me a great idea for what I could do if I wanted to build like an underwater base or something. Totally useful. Not knowing that I didn't swim, not so useful. But I'm glad to know now that that's what was causing me to sink. I thought it was something to do with like the movement thing, which would have sucked. If the programmer is adding all the realism, why is it that you still can't sleep? Well, he removed the ability to sleep and is made it so it's not even like a config option solely for the reason that he is evil. No, I'm joking. The reason why is because he felt that being able to just sleep through the night and avoid all the monsters and conflicts just made the game way too easy. The whole point of Minecraft is to survive, and part of survival is to not get eaten by monsters. So that is why he has removed that functionality. Also, I am here using the awesomeness of eggs plus milk plus bowls to make some raw scrambled eggs, which thankfully do stack. And now remember, you can only milk a cow if it actually has milk in its udders, else it won't like produce milk. So it actually is something that you have to make sure the cows are ready. And let's go ahead and do that guy. I think that's my last one there. And the bowl, because I only have like 6 cows, I think. Yep. So anywho, they're all like in the corner. Oh, I've been violated. So eggs weren't giving me a lot of substance, which makes sense because all it is eggs. And how this mod works is the more ingredients in a meal, the higher food content you're gonna get. So if you mix raw eggs plus bucket of milk in a bowl, you get some raw scrambled eggs. Put that in a cauldron and you'll get some cooked scrambled eggs. So awesome. Do I have anything? No, I don't. I just have some more raw eggs, which I could cook up, but I'm not going to, because once again, the scrambled eggs dish actually gives you a lot more food substance per intake, quote unquote, than just raw eggs as themselves. So definitely I'm gonna not cook up the eggs themselves unless I have some pigs, which I don't at the moment. And then I can make some eggs and bacon to kind of mix up my dietary needs. So I've got some steak dinner for dinner and some scrambled eggs for breakfast. Now we need some lunch and dessert. So I'm gonna make it back down to the cavern. See you in a bit. Alrighty then, we are back. So I'm gonna put the some stone here, and just to, well, I guess I didn't need to put it there. Definitely here is where I'm gonna put the stone. And I'm gonna put this enchanter in the middle, and I'm actually going to put right here some glowstone that I actually had to go back to the house and get before I forgot. And this will be my enchanting room. And actually, I do have some good. I'm gonna put the bookshelves around like so. Now, 15 bookshelves will give it the maximum amount. So if I have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 2 more books that I need, right? So let's see. So if I need 2 more books, I could put a book there and a book there and leave the middle parts technically empty, and that's all you need for it to work as a full level 30 enchant. Now, I'm probably going to put books in the middle slot here, but I don't need it right now. So I'm just going to fill it up like that for now and leave it as it is. But I also want to test out something here. Let's see. So let me grab a little bit more XP. There we go. Alright, I also got my chest of items. Where should I put this? It's actually a good question. I could probably put it here. No, because that, well, let me see. I think that's going to cover the back, and I don't really want to do that, but it won't be the end of the world. Also, why are you, oh, then a stone there, and yeah, it's fine. I don't think a monster will spawn here. If it does, then I'll just put on my ender glasses and see. Alright, so if I clear out this so I can put that chest there, then I won't be able to get up here, but I'm not really going to be up here at all. So I guess I can cover that up like so. Because if I ever need to, I could always sprint jump. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be something that was like troublesome to, that was weird. Troublesome to put the chest here. So there we go. We have a chest here, and again, I can still open that without any problems. And then we'll just like put any excess swords in there. And let me go ahead and grab a few enchants. Knockback and sharpness, lame-o. Fire aspect, lame. Give me something good. That's all you had? Lame. Let's see. Sharpness. These guys are really, like, gold has better chances of getting something cool. It lies. Well, at least we tried. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode so far. There's one more thing I want to do before the episode ends, and I'm just going to quickly cut because this elevator just takes forever, and show you what that is. Alright, so one last thing I want to do before this episode ends is to plant some carrots and some potatoes. And the reason why I want to plant these is because, well, I want to have more of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant them in the... I accidentally went too low and hit that, so I have to replant it. Lame. Okay, so I'm going to plant 1, 2, 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3 here. So that way we got some carrots and potatoes and a whole bunch of wheat growing, and then I can, oops, seeds, there we go. Get some more of these planted, and I can use it for food, which is really important for me right now. So, either way, this is the end of the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to join the epicness. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios. One thing I wish to mention to you guys before I forget, there's a few buildings that I want to build next, and I want you guys to help me decide which of the two is the next building I'm going to add to my Let's Play. I already have a windmill and a pottery building and a blacksmith, and so it's about time I add another one. And there's two that I think are very promising for what I should build next, but I don't know which of the two you guys would enjoy seeing most next. And the choices are a logging camp and a farm. So which of the two would you enjoy seeing me build? Comment below. The one that has the most likes or comments on will be the one that I build next. Either way, see you guys then.